Comics of 100 Years Ago. It's Little Orphan Annie by Harold Gray for October 18th, 1924. The old witch is back talking to Mrs. Warbucks as Annie watches from behind a curtain, and the witch says, "It's the most mysterious thing. I saw Miss Fair on the street, and she was all smiles. I knew better than to try to pump her, so I went around right away and called on her mother, and she told me everything she knew. Mr. Spider wrote her saying a most painful mistake had been called to his attention, so he was doing three things: sending back all the money she'd paid, canceling the mortgage, and apologizing for his error. You can't fool me," she pounds her fist against her open hand. "There's something at the bottom of this." Annie walks away from the curtain as the witch continues, "And not only that, I went to his office, but he wouldn't mention the matter at all. And he was the most terrible sight, with his face all bandaged and a distinct limp. He said he met a man-eating tiger. Mark my words, there's more to this than appears on the surface." "Gee whiskers," Annie says. She joins Daddy Warbucks and his pipe and slippers. And Daddy says, "Well, so the old magpie is back. Even magpies are useful at times, eh, Annie?" Annie rests her head in her hands on the arm of Daddy's chair while Daddy puts his arm around her, and she says, "And Miss Fair has her home, and Mr. Spider has a busted pan. They can't get ahead of us, can they, Daddy?"